Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. In this video I would like to talk about uh, two herbs that I use for sinus issues and nasal congestion. And I know this is the season where people get sick from the flu or cold, the winter season. So I decided to make this video, and please do your own research and check with your MD or alternative healing practitioner or herbalist before you use these herbs, or just do your own research. So the two herbs that I use here are sorry if I'm butchering these names. They're Chinese herbs. They're also Western herbs, but I got them from a traditional Chinese medicine store. So the first one is Xin Yihua, which is magnolia flowers. And from the magnolia tree, it's from the same plant where you get the magnolia bark. And the other one is Kang Ertzi, and this is cocklebur fruit. So I use these two herbs internally, and I also use them externally. I use them in a neti pot, not in a neti pot, but I use them as a nasal rinse. You can use them in a neti pot, and these herbs are for nasal congestion, for sinus issues, and I'm gonna leave more information in the comment section if you want to look them up. So the magnolia flowers, they are fragrant, they're warming, they're good for digestion as well, because it's magnolia plant is is mostly good for digestion, for warming up the digestive system. And because this is a flower, it goes up into the upper part of the body, so it goes up to the head and for the chest. Because flowers normally go up, they have an upward direction, and so this one is good for nasal cavities if you have nasal congestion. And the other one is the Kang Ertzi is good also. It's also warming. It's slightly toxic, but if you cook it or if you decoct it in water, which I do, I put them both and I let them boil in water. It doesn't have toxicity. So I use both of them, like I said, internally and externally in the nasal cavity for nasal wash, and I find them to be very helpful. The Kang Ertzi, the cocklebur fruit, is also warm, and it goes into the nasal cavities. And if you have chronic Lyme or mold toxicity, and you know with the brain fog, there is always nasal and sinus issues, and at least for people who are on the neurological side of chronic Lyme and mold toxicity. And with mold, anything, this is also good for rhinitis, which if you have mold toxicity, it's a big issue. I'm going to show later on in the video on how I make it, and you can just either use it in a cup and just sniff it to use it as a nasal wash if you decide to do that, or you can put it in a neti pot and use it that way also. And from my experience, it opens up the nasal passages. I can feel it working. And I also add other herbs when I use it internally, just so my digestive system is not affected. I use Chempi, which is citrus peel, with it. And lately I've also been using it with Huali, which is Kutki, and I'm gonna make a video about Kutki. This is a great herb for mold toxicity. But for this video, like I said, these two herbs are great for congestion. And if you have chronic Lyme or mold toxicity, congestion is a big issue, and chronic Lyme disease. So If you have any questions, please ask in the comment section. If you have experience with either one of these herbs, please share them and like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and see you guys in the next video. And if you guys want me to do more videos about congestion, I think I made one video, but I can make more videos. This is just one option, and when it comes to chronic Lyme and mold toxicity, I'd like to have more than just one option. So I'm always looking for new things to do. I always look to do like essential oils and find essential oils that help with congestion, and herbal remedies, and acupuncture and acupressure points to do that as well. And maybe combine all of them together, or just have different alternatives, because with chronic Lyme and mold toxicity, you always want more than one option. So please like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.